Hey there, this is Hafiz from PTE School, and today I am making a video regarding how you should practice essay for your PTE academic preparation on any particular practice portal. Here you can see that I am using APEUni.com, and I'm not saying that it is the right or wrong. I'm not against with this particular portal. What I'm trying to say that what should be the correct mindset when you will be practicing essay on this sort of portal, any portal. When you're using ABC portal or APEUni portal, it doesn't matter, because the way it checks your performance for essay writing, any qualitative performance, be it speaking or writing, the algorithms are not the same the way Pearson checks. So why students use that kind of practice portal? Because they practice so that they can focus more on time management. It is the similar type of activities that you have to do. You have to type within that time bound. You have to develop that mindset. But honestly speaking, if you want to depend on the score coming from this portal, it's not always logical. So you need to know what sort of mistakes you're making. Still, you might get best score from this kind of portal, but you will not get that score in the real examinations in your final exam. So that will be disappointing as well. And another thing is growing fake confidence. Sometimes some people are practicing on these sort of portals and they actually get some sort of confidence that, hey, I'm getting good scores and I must get the score. You can see that you're paying $25 or $30 for a month of preparation. You're practicing unlimited. You're giving mock tests. You're doing unlimited speaking, writing. But the score is getting generated from this portal. And when you're deciding based on that score, you are paying 465 and above for the PT exam, and you are not getting your score. And that is called logical thinking, that the way you are practicing and the way you are performing in the final exam, what are the mistakes you're making here, but still this system is not recognizing your mistakes. So today I will try to make you understand that in PTE Academic, we know that there are two types of scoring. One is called auto verdict. What is called auto verdict? You can see auto verdict means, say, fill in the blanks. It's called auto verdict. It means that either right or wrong. So say in a one particular blanks, if you are not getting a score, you'll be getting 0, but the whole score will not be 0. So there are 5 blanks, but you got 3 rights, so you'll be getting 3 out of 5. So this is called auto verdict. That is, you will be getting a score based on the correctness. But for speaking, read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, written lectures, writing, summarize written text, write essay, summarize spoken text, these are not auto verdict. There is no exact right answers. There are lots of different type of sample responses. So you need to know the logic behind this. It's called qualitative judgment. So it is heavily based on sample responses, heavily based on artificial intelligence powered by machine learning, equipped and trained by sample responses. So that's not possible for this kind of portal because it's a costly project. So what we'll be doing today, recently one of my students sat for the essay writing for on this particular portal, and the portal you can see that I am bringing right now, and the portal is APEUni.com. And yes, he wrote the essay on 18th of May. And you can see that if you want to link your account with my account, you can go on the teacher mode and then you can link your account with my account. If you want to know my UUID code so that I can access your account, please text me on my WhatsApp number +61 423 017055 so that I can help you to provide that UUID code so that you can link that code with your account and I can get the access that whatever you're doing, so that I can give you the manual feedback, because manual feedback is very important for your better PT preparation, because you're going to pay for the money, your time and your money is important to understand how you're performing so that you can get the right decisions. So you can see this person's practice on 18th of May. So what I'll be doing today, I'll be trying to help you understand that how this kind of portal gives you a score. Before that, the persons tell me that, okay, Hafiz, I am using this particular template. You can use any kind of template. It doesn't matter, because I personally believe any kind of template you can use. So the person is using that. We can read the template first so that we can understand what does it say and how we can add our contents into the template and we can make it meaningful. I'm not saying this essay is right, that this every essay template works, because honestly speaking, essay contributes 15 marks to your writing section. So only 4 marks out of that 15 is coming from the essay template. If you want to know detail about that, you can sit with me. I can help you to understand. But your main score in essay depending on the content you are writing. It's not about template. So there are hundreds of templates in the market. You can choose any one template. But I am not giving any feedback about which template is right, which template is wrong, because I feel that all templates, the way the creator develop, the person develop, they have certain mindset and they know how it would be written. But it is the problem actually students when they're applying their contents into the templates that they cannot do it the better way. So template is good if you know how to use these things. So it doesn't matter which template you're using. So here in this particular template, you can see there are 4 paragraphs, that is body 1, body 2, and introduction and conclusion. So you have introduction, then body 1, then body 2, and conclusion. Now read the template first so that you can understand what it is saying. So the first sentence is saying, so if we read that so that it will be easy for you to understand, that one of the most conspicuous trends in today's world is to see colossal upsurge in the number of people asserting the topic sentences. So it is important that you have the topic sentence at the very beginning. So you are bringing the topic sentence from there and you are just inserting that. That's a good way, easy, no worries. And one thing is very important, the word conspicuous trends, asserting those words are not called as vocab for the essay. Many people think that in my template, there are a couple of words, those are very high frequency word and academic words, and I'll be getting vocab score. No, you are not right. Vocab score is linked with your essay topic. So what are the essay related, that words related with the essay topic you are adding into the template, that you will be getting vocab score. It's not about which words are into your templates. Okay, moving on. There is widespread worry that this would only lead to a myriad of concerns in many societies, be it affluent or impoverished ones. In my opinion, this apprehension is unwarranted and so should be rejected. That's all right. I think it's a beautiful template. There'll be no problem if we can figure out how I can add content. Now moving on, admittedly, a large number of benefits can be associated with this growing trend all over the world. So we are talking about the benefits, we can see, and this body 1 is actually benefits maybe. The most preponderant one is that preponderant means important. So that's all right, because I told you that kind of word is, we can call it fancy academic words, but actually it doesn't impact that much to get the best score in our writing. That enables wants to achieve their goals and objectives is a desired in a desired manner, okay, such as keyword. KW means keyword or phrase. That's all right. We need to understand what does it mean, that what kind of keyword we need to use, because this is not very much specific. A recent study not only outlines the advantage of keyword, I don't know which keyword we need to write it down, as well as again keyword, but also points out the disadvantages of keywords. Okay, we have to also find out some disadvantages. Besides, it also provides a brief overview of keywords. I don't know what does it mean, the keywords, how I can figure it out, but we'll be definitely reading the essay that the student wrote and we'll try to understand. Followed by keywords. To put it in simply, keyword and keyword seem to play an instrumental role in one's life. Hence, it is apparent why many people are in favor of my stance that phrase. That means whatever the phrase. It's very critical to understand if you are not getting proper, how to do that. Like there is, every template has a how to section, how you can actually use your content into the template. So this is not that much specific because nothing is there. Another pivotal aspect of the aforementioned prepositions is that it is only likely to help on thrive and excel in varied areas, including KW, that is keyword, phrase. Besides, when one follows such a system, they can broaden their horizons and hone their skills with ease and efficacy, thus learning such attributes as keyword, full stop, topic word, therefore can play a vital role in improving people's performance and productivity in numerous fields. Could be, I'm not sure, we have to check. And then the last is, in view of the arguments outlined above, one can conclude that despite having some concern, the role of topic word in many communities is an instrumental indeed. Let's jump into the person, whatever the person wrote. So we are in that particular person wrote the essay using that template. We'll be going there and click that template. Essay, and we'll be checking that. Okay, the essay on APEUni, if you want to write it by yourself, you can check. It is 467 sports salaries. So if I click it, and then we are trying to read. So first of all, the person is using, you can see that here the person got 9 out of 15. The person didn't write the conclusion. You can see that there is no conclusion. Introduction, body 1, body 2, and no conclusion. So in this particular, there is a conclusion in view of the arguments outlined above. So there is no conclusion, but the person got 9. So we can see the person got 3 out of 3 in the content. That's funny for me because I know that how he wrote, and wrote 1 out of 2 because the word count was below 200 or above 300. I believe the essay was 197 words, and that's the reason he didn't get the score 2 out of 2. Grammar 0, spelling 0, vocab 1, general linguistic range, and development structure coherence 2. So now you can see that how development and structure for essay can be 2 out of 2, where the person didn't write the conclusion, because it is the mandatory part of the structure that any essay must have 3 paragraphs, that is introductions, body, and conclusion. Without writing conclusion, how he could get that 2 out of 2? So definitely that is a wrong scoring. On top of that, for content, he got 3 out of 3 and vocab 1. So we need to understand what he wrote so that we can get a clear idea. So let's read that what he wrote. One of the most conspicuous trends in today's world is to see a colossal upsurge in the number of people asserting that high salaries, but it should be a sentence, but the person just wrote high salaries. So what the passage template is saying, the template is saying that it must be topic sentence, but you are writing just keyword high salaries. High salaries for what? So we need to understand the topic itself. It is saying that professional athletes can earn very high salaries. Many people argue that this is unfair and that other professions deserve right salaries. So we have to find out that professional athlete, it may be a cricketer or a football player, or any persons from the sports, they are getting high salaries, and we are comparing with other professions. It can be healthcare or teaching or educations like this. So we are just comparing that one. So what do you think? So we are just finding out that it is about that professional athletes high salaries comparing with other professions like healthcare or education sectors. Now, if I go here, one of the most conspicuous trends in today's world is to see the colossal upsurge in number of people asserting that high salaries. Do you think that he is writing the correct word? No, it is not the correct introductions at all, because he is not maintaining the word professional athletes higher salaries. He is not using anything comparing that other professions like healthcare or educator. Now you can see till now this is not clear. Now there is a widespread worry that this would only lead to a myriad of concern in in my societies, be it affluent. So there is a mistake after comma, there will be a space, and it's a spelling mistakes, improvise once. In my opinion, there'll be another mistakes. This apprehension is unwarranted, so should be rejected. So you can see that it is not exactly what it is saying. So in my opinion, there is a comma, and then so you have he made some mistakes over there. Oh, he made the comma, but there is a space over there. Now from these, the way the scoring mechanism works, is called development structures. He already made a mistakes about structures because he didn't write conclusion. But for development, the idea must be delivered in the introduction sector, but it is not there. So he should not get the score in this particular two parameters, because the idea is not here, but he got 2 out of 2. That is the way this kind of portal checks your performance. You made mistakes, but you got 2, and it's making you confident fakely. So that is important. And from content perspective, till introductions, we didn't get any content, because we know that the logic behind this scoring in the PTE essay is first, what will be filtered? The first filtering portion is form. If you get form 0, you'll be getting total 0. If you get 0 in content, again you'll be getting 0. That is you have to be filtered form and content. So if your form and content is getting a score, then you'll be getting a score. Till now, the person, whatever he wrote, we can see that no contents is there. No content is there. So definitely till now, he didn't get any score in the content. We have 2 paragraphs left. We'll be reading that right now. So first paragraph, body 1. Admittedly, a large number, there is a gap that after comma there will be a space. So just make sure that he is making that mistakes. A large number of benefits are associated with this growing trend over all the world. The most preponderant one is that it enables ones to achieve their goals and objectives in a desired manner. Till now, no content such as deserve high salaries. Again, you can see high salaries and high salaries. What he had added, just one word he is repeating in the introduction and just added the word deserve high salaries. So here it was high salaries, it is deserve high salaries. A recent study not only outlines the advantage of high salaries, again high salaries, as well as agree to disagree, but also point out disadvantages of high salaries, again high salaries. Besides, it provides a brief overview of high salaries, followed by unfair and other professions. Hence, it is apparent why many people are in my favor stance of high salaries. You can see that only 2 words the person wrote, not 2 words, 3 words. So high salaries, high salaries, high salaries, high salaries, high salaries, and just added the word deserve. So 3 words is coming from his brain right now, where high salaries is repeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is total 12 times the 2 words high salaries were repeated into that particular introduction and body 1. Moving on. Another pivotal aspect of the aforementioned preposition is that it is like to being helped on thrive and excel in varied areas, including high salaries. Again, high salaries. Besides, one follows such a system, they can broaden their horizons and hope their skills with ease and efficacy, thus learning such attributes as professional athletes. Now, the first time professional athletes came and high salaries. That means till now, high salaries here is deserve and professional athletes. You can see that only 5 words he mentioned in the whole essay, and the essay topic is asking that professional athletes can earn very high salaries. Many people argue that this is unfair and that the other professions deserve higher salaries. Other profession means, like I told, that healthcare or educator. So what do you extend, or to what extent do you agree or disagree? Now you can see this particular portal gave you 3 out of 3 for the content, where you just added 5 words: high or higher salaries, deserved, professional, athlete. So based on these 5 words, this student got 3 out of 3, and this student got vocab range 1 out of 2. So logically it is 0. That means the whole score will be 0 logically, because he is not getting any score. Second thing, he will be getting at maximum 1 here. If I consider this score as well, he will not get any score for the vocab range for sure. General linguistic range is not covered as well for sure. So the score will be altogether not more than 4 to 5 out of 15. But you can see that this score is giving 9. So how fakely this score is getting generated? So without getting proper manual feedback. It's not about that you have to ask someone that who can give you feedback. You have to check by yourself that whether the way you are writing logical way or not. If you want, you can sit with me to understand how the essay is getting scored. Remember, blindly focusing on the template will not help you, because the template score comes from these 4 marks only. And these 4 marks is general linguistic range and development, structure and coherence. Only that 4 marks is linked with your template, but the rest of the 11 marks here is definitely your own content, the vocabulary, the way you are writing. So this is important. Now, what is the notes you should take? The first note is that template. So first of all, try to understand what template you are using and try to understand the how to, that is how to use that template properly. You should know what is called keywords. You should know how you can bring that words. You can make meaningful sentences. Number 2, you have to also understand that the way you are writing content doesn't mean only words. Content means the sentences that makes a context based on the situation given on the particular essay topic. So this is very important. And the third one is, please make sure that you are focusing more on the proofreading. That is, when you are completing your essay, you have to spend at least 2 to 3 minutes to check that whether you are making any grammar mistakes, any spelling mistakes. Eventually, you know that after any punctuation, that is comma or semicolon, you have to use a space, but you are not using that one. Please complete the whole essay. It is important that you write introductions, then body 1, then conclusion, then come and write body 2 if you think that you cannot manage time. But you have to make sure that your introduction is there, body 1 is there, conclusion is there, and the body 2 you just miss the last sentence. It's all right, because as per the structure and development, it's all right. Definitely the way you will be writing your template, you have to develop the idea. So only focusing on the keywords will not make it meaningful. That will be very hard. I'm not sure that whether you'll be getting a score or not. But again, I'm saying that template only provides you 4 marks maximum, and the 4 marks is there. So what you should do right now? Should we practice on this kind of portal? Yes, you have to practice. No other options, because this will definitely help you, because it is giving the simulation task the way it will be managed within 20 minutes you are writing. You have that kind of mindset. You can develop your mindset that within 20 minutes I have to write the essay, I have to check, and after that I have to click next. You can do the mock test as well. But only depending on this particular mock score will not help you at all, because I told already that you are going to pay $465 and you are depending on that particular portal, and you are getting good score. Like this student, he got 9 out of 15, very good, 65 score. But honestly speaking, I believe that he will get 0 in essay writing. For this reason, you have to be very careful. It's not about just following random techniques that you're learning from YouTube's or social medias or your friend is saying. Try to understand, try to verify that one. Only verified informations can be, you should use that one. So you know that what I said all are verified. So if you want to know that how it will help you, so just go on Google and search PTE score guide PDF. Now if you click, now you can see that you can find out this one, and you can see here on the PTE score guide, if I scroll down, if I make it a little bit bigger so that you can where it is, yeah, so you can see that in the right essay what you have read in this particular PTE Academic Test Taker Score Guide November 2024, you can find it out on Google as well. So if you don't get a score in the content and form, no further scoring. So be careful, because at the end of the day, the way you are getting prepared, the way you are practicing, it might not help you to get your desired score, to get 58 or 65, that is IELTS Bachelor score 7 or 79. First of all, try to understand what are the mistakes you are making. It's not about how beautifully you are using someone's templates, how beautifully you are using some illogical, irrational strategies that doesn't make any sense. It is important that what Pearson is saying on the score guide and how you are following. Focus more on the basic and fundamentals. Focus more on logical understanding. Focus more on 2 things. What are the mistakes you are making and how you can avoid those mistakes. And number 2 is what are the areas you have to improve. You're doing good, but you have to improve so that you can focus more and set your priorities to do all these tasks so that you can get the score as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any further questions, let me know. You can also visit our website www.pteschool.com, or if you want to sit with me for a free sessions, I offer 20 to 30 minutes free lesson, and based on my availability, you can knock us on WhatsApp, country code +61 423 017 055. Make sure you have to take the lesson face to face with Zoom options, Zoom, video conferencing. It's not about that you are using mobile phone and then you are getting connected with me. No, I don't offer any sessions if the person is not sitting with me on computer, and definitely it should be a good interactions between face-to-face communications so that you can feel the way the person is teaching me or guiding me. That's the best. It's totally free. If you're interested, let me know, or you can actually check our websites www.pteschool.com. I wish you all the best. Keep practicing. Try to understand your mistakes and focus more on how you can avoid that one. And if you're taking coachings from different places, ask your trainer that how he or she is checking your task manually, what are the areas you're making mistakes, so that you can avoid it and do your best in the next exam. Make sure you should get your required score within 1 attempt. So your next attempt should be your final attempt for your visa and study purpose for the language test you are taking. So be it 58, that is IELTS band score 65, 6.5, or be it 65, that is IELTS band score 7, or 79, IELTS band score 8. I really wish you all the best. Thank you. See you soon.